I was coming y'all today. Not like this. Not like this. Not like this. It's amazing. It's amazing what you come across on social media. What's going on? How y'all doing today, Thursday? Click, like, share, subscribe. I told y'all I didn't think I was coming, but y'all see what I got in my hand. Buckmeister, this your fault. Oh man. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. If you like, leave a comment. If you don't like, leave a constructive comment. Y'all already know how we gonna get down. Y'all already know how we get. This Buckmeister fault. It is. This Buckmeister fault. I said something on Twitter and I didn't even realize what's going on, Kamoyo. I didn't even realize what I said till I said it. You ever did something like that? Said something and you ain't realize how true it was till you said it? I said, damn, I didn't think about what I said. I just said it. Y'all know how it's, what year is this? It's 2023? It's 2023. 2023. 2023. 2000. It's 2023. 2023. And can we just admit it's still too many people talking about it's just a mantle? Can we admit it's still too many people saying that T'Challa died in the comics? Like, damn, that. How old is Deadliest of the Species? No, dead ass. Dead ass. How old is Deadliest of the Species? No. I need you. How old is Deadliest of the Species? Y'all help me out. How old is Deadliest of the Species? How old is Deadliest of the Species? Like I really. How old is Deadliest of the Species? I just need to know because I'm trying to see something. Deadliest. I really want to say this came out of 2016. I really. It might have been before then. It might be before then. Tell them about it. I'm just saying, come on, you're like, hold on, man, because y'all doing too much right now. I don't want to believe it like that because I know. See, now I'm finna do too much because I remember him being on Urban Faith, and I remember him saying, him looking some type of way. He kind of looked off to the side. He said, "If I told you." I don't want to. 2018. Deadliest of the Species came out. No. That's the trade paperback. No, that ain't what I want. That ain't what I want. Hold on. That ain't what I want. Cause I better not see what I think I'm gonna see. I just better not see what I better not see. I better not see what I think I'm gonna see. I better not see what I think I'm gonna see. That's all I'm saying. I better not see what I think I'm gonna see. I'm just saying I better not see what I think I'm gonna see because if I see it, I'm gonna be in my feelings. If I see it, I'm gonna be in my feelings. I'm gonna be in my feelings. I'm telling y'all now, and I don't want to be in my feelings. Y'all like Theo? This comic, that comic book series came out 2009. That comic book series came out 2009. It did. It came out 2009. 2009 to 2010. Y'all like Theo? Where you going? 2009 to 2010. 2009 to 2010. So it's just a mantle. Theo, what you getting at? I just find it odd that the parent company never corrected the fan base. Like when Superman died in Batman versus Superman versus Batman, you knew he was still alive. There was never a shadow of a doubt. Like the comic book company never allowed you, Warner Brothers DC never allowed you to believe that Clark was gone. Never. They never allowed you to buy into that. They never did. They never allowed you to buy into that. Like never. You never thought for 1 second that Clark was dead. You didn't. But nobody from Marvel, watch where I go with this for y'all like Theo. Nobody from Marvel said anything to the contrary in regards to folks spreading that rumor. Y'all like Theo. Nope. See. I sit back and I just look at stuff. I just look at certain patterns. Damn. Am I the question? I ain't saying. I'm just saying. Like, so 2009, the series came out. The movie came out in 2018. We know what was said a few months after that. At least I do. I sit back and I look. I know what Derek said on December 8th. I do. I know what Derek said. And I know what quite a few other YouTubers said too. I know somebody said they didn't want to spread no rumors or anything like that. And we talk a lot about how they didn't kill off Brian O'Connor. They didn't kill off Thunderbolt Ross. They didn't. Ain't even talk about it. Ain't even discuss it or nothing. But they had made up in their mind that they was going to kill off T'Challa. You know, I've had some people say some stuff to me, and folks can say stuff to me, and I kind of like put it all to the side because I just got to see stuff to myself. I got to see it for myself. But when did John Ridley's run start on Black Panther? Doesn't his run kind of coincide with the second movie? Didn't he introduce Tosin? Didn't he introduce Tosin? And didn't he name Tosin the Wakandan? Ain't that what he did? And didn't T'Challa get dragged, drugged, whatever we want to say, present tense, past tense, in every issue that dude wrote? If I called it character assassination, you just need to know the pun is very much intended. Character assassination. They tried to take that dude out. Damn. And 3 black dudes did it. I don't know if the 3 black dudes was following orders or not, but 3 black dudes literally tried to get that dude ghost. Nate Morse is just a mantle. Ryan Coogler, nobody ever said T'Challa was still alive because Buckmeister on Twitter, we trying to figure out how people still in 2023 talking about the dude died in the comics. This comic came out in 2009. It's 13 years later. It's 10 to 13 years. It's 13 to 14 years later after the comic came out. That shouldn't even be damn possible. The studio who made 1.3 billion off the character should have, because you talking about killing the character off in the comics too. Think about what I'm saying. These people who keep saying T'Challa died in the comics, this took place, the incident took place in 2009. They really don't read comics at all. This took place in 2009. It's 13, 14 years later. How? This ain't recent. And nobody from Marvel Studios said any different. The only person from the cast and crew from Marvel Studios that said anything was Winston Duke when he was being interviewed by Jamel Hill. He said, of course, T'Challa's going to come back. It's canon. That's the only person that opened up their mouth. I know I give him a lot of flack. That was the only person that said anything, articulated to any degree that T'Challa is still alive in the comic. He was the only one. Not one person from the cast and crew, not one damn executive, not one damn director. Nobody said anything. Low key, the dude that was writing the character did his damage to kill that character off. Around about the same time frame. It's around about the same time frame. I know people say, man, I don't believe in conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy if that's what that is. I just couldn't believe it because I'm sitting back like, wait. 1.3 billion? Y'all not really trying to convince the fans that that dude dead. Like y'all not even letting fans believe that that dude is dead because you can still make money off this dude in the comics. Because you know the dude's still alive in the comics. You know that. Kevin Feige, you know the dude is still alive in the comics, but you never said nothing. Y'all look at the message boards. Ooh. Y'all look at it. Y'all had so many of y'all cast and crew members talking about that's what happened. I'm gonna keep up with the notes because I'm gonna keep up with the notes. I'm a coffee. I'm drink tea. Coffee. Appreciate you, Kamoyo, for the super chat. Coffee. I don't drink tea. There you go. Let's celebrate the fifth Super Bowl, Elijah. Yes, sir. 09, I think. Yeah, 09. So it says 09. Salute to the Rock with me, Nation. Absolutely. Thank you so much, connoisseurs. Terry, yeah. You ain't supposed to mention his name. I'm mentioning everybody's name because you watch this, Jarence. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. That's not. That's not. John really took over Black Panther last year. Late 2021. Okay. Well, damn. You want to talk about. There's quite a few people start reading that damn comic book with him on it. Leading up to the movie. Like I usually when a movie coming out, the comic book, you usually do something exciting in the comic book to generate interest in the character. That's normally what you do. You usually do something. You know, we had something going on with Miss Marvel and everything like that. I still don't know how they planned on doing that because they killed her off and then brought her back to as a mutant. I didn't know what the hell they had going on. But normally you see, prime example. You see how they got the new Godzilla movie coming out? Right. You see Godzilla, King Kong showing up in Warner Brothers DC comic? Right. That right there. You didn't get no Shorty build up to this movie. Shorty didn't do nothing exciting in the comic book. She did nothing exciting in the comic book whatsoever. No. It was all about getting that dude up out of Wakanda. Damn. Damn. Like everybody had questions. Why was you writing that dude like that? You was gonna replace him with Tosin. That's what you was gonna do. Now the question I got is how far that order went up. Because y'all all did that. Ooh, get him out the comic. Ain't nobody checking for him in the movie. You know you dealing with two different audiences to a degree. If we kill him off in the comics, we ain't got to worry about it. Y'all, damn. Y'all really didn't want that dude around at all, did you? And y'all got 3 brothers to co-sign on it. Wow. That's not an accident. All the mystery, all the smoke and mirrors in regards to whether or not this dude was going to show up in his own damn video game. Y'all didn't want that dude in his own damn movie. Y'all didn't want that dude in his own damn comic book. Y'all didn't want that dude in his own damn video. I know what Derek said. I do. I know what Derek said. But y'all can't be that damn afraid of a powerful black man. Y'all can't not be that damn afraid of an independent black man, free-thinking black man who you can't be. That you will cut off your nose to spite your face. You can't. How much did y'all get paid? I got questions now. I need to see 3 people's bank accounts right now. I need to see 3 people's bank accounts right now. I need to see 3 people's bank accounts right now. Right now. Y'all good. This is why we ain't got to hear from y'all, because y'all bank accounts nice. Damn. No, that wasn't no conspiracy. No, it ain't no conspiracy if you just sit back and you look at everything. Eliminate him out the movie for no reason, because you did not have to kill the character off to not recast the character. Let me say that one more time. You didn't have to kill the character off to not recast the character. You didn't. That's a fool that's believing that nonsense. No, you could have, and which is why I used the Fast and Furious example. No, you literally could have had T'Challa go someplace off screen. You made a decision to kill that dude off. That eliminates all hope. God. You don't even hear them 3 dudes have anything nice to say about T'Challa other than the fact that Chadwick Boseman played him. You don't hear them make one redeeming statement about the character aside from the fact that the actor played him. They have more to say about every other character than they do about that one. That's crazy. I'm not making that up. Y'all know I'm not making that up. If y'all sit down and y'all think about every interview y'all have heard Nate Moore and Ryan Coogler at, they got more to say about everybody else than that character. And that's been that way since before the movie started. That's been that way since before the first movie. I don't even believe that. I'm sitting up here because I'm like, I read all 15 issues. Y'all know I done did a lot of homework, a lot of research, following all the actors around, following all the directors around, listening to quotes, listening to speeches. No. That story came out in 2009. Nobody corrected. That story came out in 2009. The movie came out in 2022. Nobody from Marvel Studios ever corrected anybody. You know who been doing it, which is why folks look at us like we crazy. It's the fans. It's the fans. That's why folks look at us like we crazy, because the studio never did anything to correct that mindset. Never. And Jamel Hill is on NBC, Peacock. So I know damn good well ain't nobody see that interview. I know damn good well they didn't see that interview. So they ain't even hear Winston Duke say that. They didn't. Even on the talk shows, they've said they repeated that same nonsense. Well, that's the way it's supposed to happen because he dies in the comics. Godly. Man, listen. They trying to Bruce Lee T'Challa. When someone said he died in the comics, the man was like, oh yeah, in which book? To this day, I haven't heard. You not, but you ain't hear from the studio either. You didn't hear from the studio, and you didn't hear from the comic book company. That's crazy. Because when folks was telling that lie, you might as well say he was dying because he was getting his ass drugged in his own damn comic. I thought Wakanda had mystics. Why didn't they use them in the sequel or just called Brother Voodoo? Well, Jerence, Zaravari was right there, but they gender bent Zaravari. Mind you, the tribal elder that played Zaravari, she was in the first movie. She didn't have a name. So in the second movie, they just gave her Zaravari's name. None of his abilities, his name. Looked like they preyed on T'Challa downfall. They knew he. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, oh. So John Ridley writing him like that wasn't accidental. No, y'all needed people to just check out. Y'all needed people just to give up. Damn. That say a lot. Like, I'm just gonna say that say a lot about how they see a people. If what I'm saying is true, if what I'm hinting at, if what I'm getting at is true, that says a lot about how they see a people. They think we will give up. They think we won't fight. They think we don't read. They think we're not knowledgeable. Like, just think about that for a second. Like, just think about it. Just think about that for a second. You ain't even getting to. Are we getting Star-Lord in What If? Let me tell you how. Let me tell you how. Damn, golly. Let me tell you how subliminal the programming is. Do you know, with T'Challa being the character that we care about, do you know how many of us had no hope he was going to show up in that Leggo video, in that Leggo cartoon, in that Leggo animation? Just think about it. No hope. Well, if we're at war, what's the first thing I want to eliminate? Now I got to do it like this. If we're at war, what's the first thing I want to eliminate from you? If we're at war. If we're at war, what's the first thing I want to take away from you as my enemy? Hope. I want you to know you're going to lose. I want you to move like you're going to lose. I want you to conduct yourself like you're going to lose. I want you to question every move you make like you're going to lose. Because once I can get you to feel, know, embrace that you've lost, you've lost. I've won. Well, how many times we doubted whether or not T'Challa was going to be in the ultimate universe, in his own comic book? Don't doubt it. Dare him to do something about it. Don't operate from a position of weakness, regardless of what your numbers look like. Look at Ukraine. Look at Ukraine. I know some people don't. Look at Ukraine. Look at Saudi Arabia. Look at Vietnam. It's quite a few wars in history that have been fought, that have been won by the smaller army. Know why? They never accepted defeat. Hell, if you're a football fan, you saw some teams get beat this season and you didn't know how they got beat. It's because the team that they were playing against never accepted defeat. recast T'Challa, Black Panther fan group, even fans of Chadwick Boseman. You've been subliminally conditioned to accept defeat. Crazy, because he never did. I really need people to stop talking to me about Chadwick Boseman, because I get in my feelings when folks say stuff like that, because he never did give up. Crazy. But that's what the MCU wanted you to do. Give up. Give up the character that he portrayed. Somebody told me about it. Somebody said something. Another person portraying Black Panther does not end Chadwick Boseman's legacy. It actually continues it. We will always be talking about Chadwick Boseman as long as there's a Black Panther on the screen that's playing the role of T'Challa, because he will forever be the first one to do it. We don't forget the first. I don't know why people keep you don't forget who came in first. You might forget who came in second. Who came in first? Who did it first? No, you don't forget that. You don't forget that. Unless what y'all telling me is anti-recasters, you're so damn fickle that anybody could come in and play the role and you wouldn't consider Chadwick Boseman to be the best. That's low-key what you're telling me. Or your memory that damn short where anybody come in and play the role of Chadwick Boseman, you gonna forget that Chadwick Boseman played the first. I don't, the damn deep Blu-ray is sitting in the house. I don't know how you could forget. I don't know how you could diminish that he played it. It's right there. And his face is on all the action figures. Like, let's just go ahead and get that 12-inch, 6-inch action figure. His face is there. So I don't know how we would forget that one, but that subliminal programming was real as hell. How many people before Eve Ewing took over Black Panther questioned whether or not that was T'Challa? People that are supposed to be Black Panther fans. People that are supposed to be Chadwick Boseman fans. A question, a doubt. You know why? Because that's what they've been doing. Damn, you got to put your shield on. Like that damn. Y'all got, boy, look, got to put your shield on, because that wasn't right. Golly, that wasn't right. Every step of the way making you doubt your favorite superhero. Damn. Man, this Twitter thing is crazy. Almost regret your name. I tell them, that's why I stay away from Twitter. What's going on, Terrell? What's going on? To love Wakanda, you must first love T'Challa. That is what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said. Funny how that turned. That's what he said. When I was that dude back in the day and everything like that, I would find myself lying to people to get what I wanted. I would. Saying that's a lot without saying anything. Like, they didn't downplay. No, at all. Like, you got to sit. Just let's remove the cognitive dissonance. Shout out to Kazuko Slevin. Damn it. I don't know if damn it, you can get paid off of that one, but damn it, you need to get paid off of that one. Just think about it. That series, that comic book came out in 2009. 2009. That comic book came out in 2009. It did. We read it. With the option to either have him walk off screen. Because mind you, they could have did the same thing. We not recasting the role. T'Challa is going away, and that's it. Just like Steve Rogers, going away. He just left. This side-by-side comparison, regardless of what they want to look at, God sit high and he look low. Paul Walker or William Hurt. Paul Walker or William Hurt. Them the two side-by-sides right there. Modern day side-by-sides. Paul Walker or William Hurt. They didn't kill off either character. In one, the character may or may not come back. That's up to Paul Walker's family, Ving Rhames, and that production company. But as it stands, that character is still living. Thunderbolt Ross, we finna see him on the screen. And while black folks was talking about who can replace Chadwick Boseman, folks that look like William Hurt, they had no doubt who could replace William Hurt. No hesitancy, no question, no nothing. While it's black folks on social media still talking about nobody was good enough, they found somebody good enough to replace William Hurt. Quick, fast, in a hurry. That says a lot about one or two demographics. That says a lot about one or two demographics. It wasn't even a debate. They went, matter of fact, while Nate and Ryan made a decision in a matter of minutes, Kevin Feige sat there and said, oh no, let me think about this for a second. They didn't rush to a decision. They sat back like this. Ain't nobody rushed to the stage or nothing. Nothing. They sat back like this. Thunderbolt Ross, because I hear people talk about the general public and everything like that. The general public don't know a damn thing about Thunderbolt Ross. They don't. That's a BC character. That's a BC character. Those same folks that's talking all that trash, they saw T'Challa on Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes. They saw that. Them same folks that's talking that trash about the general public don't know about T'Challa, they saw T'Challa have a whole season to himself on Avengers Assemble. They saw that. I'm saying that because it's going to be them same damn people that'll say, well, the Red Hulk that showed up in cartoons. Okay. The Red Hulk don't have his own Leggo cartoon special. T'Challa does. 2 videos, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay, I'm just... 2009, you got a choice not to kill him off and not recast him. You ain't got to do it. You don't have to kill him off. You don't have to recast him. You make a decision to kill him off. And in the midst of you making that decision to kill him off, because we need to understand the movie started shooting when? 2021? Okay, when did John Ridley come on board? The comic book. Black Panther. Wasn't it 2021? I don't even want to do what I'm getting ready to do because I know what I'm getting ready to do and I don't want to do it. Because I'm finna look up John Ridley's run and I don't want to see what I think I'm going to see because I'm going to be in my feelings if I see that. I'm going to be in my feelings if I see that his runs. Boy, look, I don't want to see that. John, I do not want to. John, I'm just telling you, John, I do not want to see. Because y'all making this stuff real too damn easy right now and I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. When did John Ridley's run start? 2021. That first book came out November 2021. His series ran all the way. His series ran all the way from November 2021 to March 2023. I find that a little odd that a movie is coming out to kill a character, and the comic book that has that character in it has that character's name on the cover. You're waging a propaganda campaign to justify killing off the character, and at the same damn time, you treating the character like crap in their own comic book. That's not coincidental. That's not an accident either. That's on purpose. I don't care what anybody say. I know people gonna be like, Theo, nah, you read Nah. I'm just sitting back looking at the tea leaves. Nah. You wrote that comic book in accordance with the movie. What's going on, Grand Madam? Don't do it, Theo. Save yourself. Damn it, too late. Yeah. If they could take the real Nick Fury off the screen between Age of Ultron, they did that on purpose. I truly believe Ridley was supposed to kill off the character, but there was that's what that was. I heard that and some other stuff, as my grandparents used to say, and everything like that. Just because you hear something don't mean you speak on it. Some stuff you just need to keep to yourself. I sat there, and I'm pretty sure if Grand Madam Tarot do a tarot reading on it, I ain't wrong. That's the sad part about it. If she do a tarot reading on it, I know damn good and well I ain't wrong. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. It ain't. You dragging that character in their own damn comic book, the same time propaganda is spewing that the character died in their own comics. Don't nobody from Marvel Studios say anything redeeming about the character whatsoever. The black dude that's writing the character drags the character. Same damn time frame. Same damn. Y'all play too much. That's the whole part about it. Y'all play too much. Y'all do too much. You introduced Tosin to replace T'Challa. That's what that was. And that's why don't nobody like that damn character. That's crazy. You did that on purpose. The Wakandan, I just want to know what that bank account looked like, because that was on purpose. Watch this. Not only was that on purpose, everybody at Marvel was in on it. And you watch how I'm going to tell you. Remember how I told y'all T'Challa ain't took an L yet? Remember how I told y'all that? T'Challa ain't took an L yet. Regardless of what comic he's showing up in. Ain't nobody putting hands on T'Challa. Everybody named Mama was whooping his ass while Ridley was on it. He didn't show up in any other comic book. Marvel wanted nothing to do with that character. They kicked him out of the Avengers. During that whole Mephisto run, he got replaced by Nighthawk. No crossover event touched Wakanda. Avengers versus X-Men versus Eternals, nope, that didn't touch it. Nothing. Even the issue that Sam had going on with Hunter in his comic book it wasn't reflected in John Ridley's run. They were hands off with that character. Damn. Golly. Damn. That's wild. That's a whoa moment for me. I did a tarot reading on that around July 2018, but I also saw Lupita engineering this T'Challa, which is why another reason I can't stand that woman. I remember you saying that, Grand Madam. I remember you saying that. You and Run was in June. Nico, even if these were real people using their argument, any more movie portrayals of James Brown and Jackie Robinson disrespect both. Yep. Toaster sounds like a new genre of music. Yep. Eerily similar to Tucson. Yep. Yep. Now I understand why T'Challa is pushing me to continue my BP fan fiction project. They all going to go because Disney need that money. They killed $1 billion plus franchise. Yeah, they did that so they can solidify the stupid thing. I'm just, you said that last night, Grand Madam, Terrell Austin, Wakanda Forever hit streaming February 1st. If they could take the real Nick Fury, it's one of them things where I just sit back and, no. Some of y'all been living longer than me. This is all I can say. Some of y'all been living longer than me, and y'all know damn good and well this was first. This was first. This was first. Some of y'all been living a little bit less than me. Y'all ain't never seen this in y'all lifetime. I don't give a damn what actor then passed away. I don't give a damn what character they then portrayed. You ain't never seen nothing like this. And the folks that keep capping for it ain't seen it either. That's why I said when I use the Paul Walker, William Hurt comparison, they go away. That's why I said it's a mantle. That's why I was asking questions this morning. Well, damn. If Shuri was the Black Panther after T'Challa died, and she ain't the Black Panther right now, who the Black Panther? Because he been the Black Panther since 2000. He been the Black Panther since 2010. That's what I'm looking at. I'm like, what in the hell is y'all talking about? Like, y'all talking about a story that's 13 to 14 years old. This dude has been the Black Panther since then. So if y'all telling me, well, he died in the comic, okay, finish that statement. What happened after he died? Shuri became the Black Panther. Okay. She's still the Black Panther? Huh? Huh my ass. People that say huh can hear. Don't have one that messed this up. Just came in. What's going on, Cordelia? No, that need to be the question right there. Okay. Shuri became the Black Panther after T'Challa. Okay, yeah. Well, what is Shuri right now? And if it's just a mantle, okay, well, in your lifetime, damn the publication history, in your lifetime, who all been the Black Panther? And who is the Black? He been the Black Panther. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That storyline took place in 2009. 2009 to 2010. It is 2023. That dude been the Black Panther for the past 13 years. She ain't been the Black Panther for the past 13 years. I don't know how we doing this right now. It's 2023. It's 2023. That story came out in 2009. And they literally tried. Cornelius, what we're talking about is how I'm sitting up here and I could be just making some stuff up. I could be. I could be, it could be a conspiracy theory. It could be. But I believe that Marvel Studios, in collaboration with Marvel Comics, literally tried to character assassinate T'Challa in 2022. That's what I honestly believe. If I sit back and I look at everything, look at how everybody moved, no, that was the intent. They wanted to kill that character off. Like, get rid of, damn. I'm gonna keep going. They're stuck in a finite time loop with debunked 2020 talking points. Black Panther Reddit and Discord was livid during John Ridley. There was even a response from Black Panther Instagram. IG died down once the run ended, but I was like, damn. What? And watch this. And this is why I say people have. I don't want to say people need to be cautious or careful, but I just want us to know as a demographic. And when I say demographic, I mean as an ethnicity. I just would like for us to know that there were quite a few ethnic groups pissed at John Ridley about his run on Black Panther. I comic book shop owners, and we can say maybe it was because of the money that they weren't making off the comic book and everything like that, but quite a few YouTube reviewers were pissed about his portrayal. When they say his run on Black Panther was the worst run, period, that's universally considered the worst run, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. As far as who, I bet the existence of Damian Wayne made them think it's okay. If the second most popular superhero ever could have a child out of wedlock with no public outrage. I ain't even giving them that one because Bruce still alive. And that's crazy because Bruce went missing in a cartoon, and at one point in time, did you think Bruce wasn't coming back? That's a great cartoon, by the way. It is. DC animation is nice. Bruce went missing in his own cartoon. You not one time did we ever sit up and think in that cartoon, Bruce gone. Now, maybe it was because we read the storyline, but you would like to think that we read that storyline, Deadliest of the Species. That storyline, they could have actually walked T'Challa's happy ass up out of Wakanda. He could, watch this. T'Challa could have went to the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. They could have did quite a few things to celebrate the actor and not kill the character. And they deliberately chose to kill off the character. The reason why I'm getting speechless during this video is because I know what Derek said. I didn't watch that video too many times. And even with me having watched the video, I can hear him saying why they want to kill off the character. I don't want to believe it's that damn simple. I don't want to believe it's that damn simple, because if that's what that is, it says a lot that 3 black dudes signed off on it. You see how I did that? Black dudes. If that's what that is, what he said it was, it says a lot that 3 black dudes signed off on it. Nate Moore, Ryan Coogler, and John Ridley. That say a lot right there. Damn. I don't want it to be that simple, dog. I don't want it to be that simple, connoisseur. I really don't. Because I'm sitting up here like, because I'm looking at the dude, I'm looking at Derek sitting right there. And I'm looking at him, and he said, and he's sitting back like this. I could say more. And the dude like was saying, I don't want to believe it's that damn simple. I don't want to believe it's that simple, but damn, I'm saying. Because that's going to make me ask some other questions. It is. Shout out to Gabo Machiavelli Media, because he already know where I'm going with it. That's going to make me ask some other questions. It is. And I don't want to ask them questions. I don't. But I'm sitting up here looking at it like this. That story came out in 2009. Even before the movie came out, folks should have known better. They should have, because that story came out in 2009. The cast and crew never said anything to course correct anybody to let them know, hey, this is just the movie. The only person that said anything to the contrary was Winston Duke. That's it. They started production mid 2021. We know that. We was watching, we was following, we was keeping up with it. John Ridley took over the comic book November. He didn't do nothing to get you excited about seeing T'Challa in the second movie. If anything, he made you not even want to go look at T'Challa in the second movie. If anything, if you didn't know T'Challa, he really wrote it for you not to give two damns about T'Challa as a character. If you didn't know anything about that character prior to Ridley writing him, he's an effed up character. You want him off the screen. Good damn riddance. If you never read the character prior to Ridley, that's what he did. And the whole time, so you got negative information in his comic book. You got negative information about him outside his comic book. Just think about that. You got a negative propaganda campaign against him in his comic book. You got a negative propaganda campaign against him outside his comic book. Nobody from Marvel ever pivoted. That's not by accident. That's not by accident, no different than the way he getting treated in Marvel right now. You think that's an accident? It's not an accident. It's not an accident. He ain't took not one ass whooping. 6 issues in, ain't nobody faded this dude. He in Wolverine's comic book. Hell, he got to save Wolverine's ass. And he got a motorcycle showing up in Wolverine's comic book. You got we, us. It's another damn Black Panther action figure getting ready to drop January or February of next year. We got a whole ultimate universe. A whole ultimate universe. Everybody not getting a comic book at the same time, but one of the first ultimate comic books to come out is Black Panther. And just when you thought it was a game, shout out to Brian Hill. Everybody had something to say. He let it be known on Twitter. Hey, let me calm all this down right now. I'm writing T'Challa. That's not an accident. You see how he got out in front of that? That's not an accident. Marvel Legos, Avengers Code Red. When last time you seen 2 black characters show up in a damn cartoon? Let's just stop there for a second. When the last time you seen 2 black characters show up in a cartoon, a superhero team? No, you one and done. It's either a black female or a black male. But no. I don't know when the last time I seen 2 black characters in the Avengers. 2. Sam and T'Challa. That's not an accident. That's not an accident. That's not an accident. You know what that is? That's resiliency. That's resiliency. Don't know why the official announcement didn't mention T'Challa in the first place. Because they thought we was play pimping. Had to see how bad we wanted it. Remember when I said earlier, and I don't know if you were here, Steve, when I said, don't move in fear. Don't move in fear. If we know we at war, boycotting, protesting, you can't move in fear. You can't. You can't move in fear. You can't compromise. You can't capitulate. You can't settle. You can't. Because if the enemy knows you moving in fear, that's how they're going to respond. Damage control by way of comments. Absolutely. If they see you moving in fear, well, you've already lost. One of the things I used to say, y'all know I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. One of the things I used to say about the Miami Hurricanes back in the day, when Michael Irvin them, all them boys was playing for them, Ray Lewis them, when they walked on the field, the other team knew they was taking an L. Well, that made that game much more easy to play. Well, the game to play was to get rid of the Black King. And Mr. Bozeman, Derek, I know I've been regurgitating stuff you said. Some of the stuff I ain't necessarily want to believe it was that damn simple, but as Mike Tomlin like to say, sometimes we make the difficult. Sometimes we make the simple complicated. Sometimes it is what it is. Damn. That's all I can say. Damn. Now, if with that being what it is, that should tell us something. Now, I see this what we subject to have some cognitive dissonance. If that's the image that scares folks, think about everything else you get. I'm just gonna say it. If they went to the lengths that we think they did to eliminate that image, that singular image, that one image, if they went to the lengths that we think they did for the reasons that we think they did to eliminate that image, you got to ask yourself why you good with this over here. I ain't no question I got to ask myself. I believe in balance. I don't believe that because people like Theo, you say no, I'm not saying those shows are bad. I'm saying those shows are bad if that's all we got. Those shows are bad if that's the majority of the shows that we got. No, I believe in balance. There's no balance. Okay, well, they don't mind you getting them shows. I'm going to be low-key petty. They canceled SWAT with Shamar Moore for no reason. I'm rocking with you, Shamar. I'm rocking with you. I don't talk about you on the channel and everything like that, but I remember when you said they said y'all needed to get y'all ratings up and everything like that. Y'all got y'all ratings up, and they still chose to cancel the TV show. I ain't forgot. I read it. I read the article. I did. Well, Shamar Moore was running that SWAT unit. He was dealing with a lot of sensitive topics on that show too. Sure was. Yep. Sure did. My dog couldn't even understand it. They say, hey man, you got to get your ratings up. They got their ratings up. Cancel. Yep. All that smashing version of Bond has done, and he has no kid. This wasn't about honor. It was about erasure while using other Panthers on a lower level to diminish the overall lore. Yep. But a lot of people haven't seen that interview. And Cornelius, as much as I, along with some other people, talk about that interview, I don't know why. That's a conscious decision. I don't want to see it. And watch this. I've had people tell me that look like us, they don't want to watch it. I've had people that look like us say they don't care about that video. I've had people that look like us say that Derek Bozeman and the niece are misogynistic. I have. Mind you, them the same people that went to go see the Fast and the Furious movie and finna see Captain America 4. Same pope. But in a few weeks, in probably about 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, they're going to be talking about Black History Month. It brings me to this question. I don't want to ask it, but it is what it is. If that was the move that was made for those reasons that we said, what does it say about us as an ethnic group that we going along with it? Yeah, like I replied to you on Twitter, Theo, when T'Challa was lost Empire, they tried to make sure that the BP in the comments again. I suspect they were trying to experiment with the idea from back then. That ain't gonna work. Watch this. That ain't gonna work because They look at T'Challa and don't understand that T'Challa is a comic book character. They look at T'Challa and see T'Challa as a black comic book character. Stop looking at that character like that. All these characters are comic book characters, regardless of the demographic that they represent. When you get these characters wrong, you pissing off the comic book fan, regardless of what demographic they belong to. They don't care. They don't care. They came into the game being a comic book fan, regardless of what their ethnicity is, demographic they represent. They came into the game as a comic book fan. They've fallen in love with these comic book characters. Trying to change it to match a demographic, no, you need to come up with a brand new character. I was gonna say this, but then I said, we all do stuff. If we're comic book fans, we write our own comic books. We create our own superheroes and stuff like that. Let me tell you what representation is. So I'm at my job that I'm working at, it's a call center 20 years ago. Damn, can't believe it was that long. Jeez. 15 years ago, that's still a long time. I created a comic book. I like the team aspect of comic books so I don't really do the solo superheroes and everything like that. It was a four-member team. Taking myself into consideration, I flipped it. Okay, you know how we go pick up a comic book, it's a team comic book. You will see if it's 7 characters, 6 of them will be European, one of them gonna be something else. Okay, in this particular comic book, I got 7 characters. 6 of them African American, 1 of them European. The running joke is you never ask Falcon how he felt to be the only black Avenger. Don't ask me how I feel to be the only white member. That's how the character responds. In this comic book, 3 guys, 4 women. All the guys, alpha males. All the females, alpha females. I got 2 couples in the comic. I developed their relationships organically. One was between a brother and a sister, i.e. 2 black people. The other one was an interracial relationship, white dude, black woman. Now, the black woman, I'll just go ahead and tell you that she has a little bit in common with Cable, i.e. she was using her telepathy for other reasons aside from being telepathic, dealing with a real issue. Even though she wasn't overweight, she saw herself in a different light. So she was using her telepathy to make people feel like she looked like a Victoria's Secret model. Yes, she had issues with how she had, how can I put it, self-esteem issues. Well, I said it was 4 women, right? 1 woman, a sister, chocolate little thing, about 5 feet tall. Member of the LGBTQ, lesbian. With Theo, how did you write her? Because you're not a member of the LGBTQ. From what I know about members of the LGBTQ, they can be feminine, they can be masculine. I wrote her as masculine. And I wrote her in the same way in which I see dudes do stuff all the time with females, feminine female, attractive. Y'all know what I mean when I say that. You hit on them, they don't return the attention, or they just kind of let you know they're not interested. That's who she was. That's how I portrayed her. That's organic. She comes in, she's gay. I don't write her. I, as the writer, the creator, know what her sexual orientation is. I can have men flirt with her all day. I don't have to have her return the flirtation. Or as a superhero, I can have her use the flirtations to her advantage to help her team out. But have her seriously entertain a man? No, it was never a thought. I got other women in the group to do that if I want to. Team concepts are my favorite. Yeah, I know why people from every demographic whose favorite is to. Yeah, I dug Dennis Haysbert, the unit that got 4 seasons but should have had more. Yeah, true. And that's the thing. Like I said, I have to ask us a question. If that's what the play was, and that's the reason for the play, then what does it say about us as a people, a demographic, an ethnic group, to be that damn susceptible to subliminal programming in 2023? Because we going at each other's heads over there. It shouldn't even be all that. It should really be as simple as people being able to have civil discourse. Hey, I wanted Chadwick Boseman to be honored. I don't think they should have recast him. Why do you guys feel like he should have been recast? That's a conversation. It don't go down like that though. No, you get called all out your name. They ain't even trying to hear not one piece of information. Not one. Damnedest thing, because they going back and forth with you on social media using a smart device, and they not using the smart device to be smart. No, they being deliberately stupid. It's one young lady right now over there on Twitter, and I started to say something to her this morning because I remember who she was. Buck Cornelius, if you see Buck and you see that, tell him stop going back and forth with her. She the same female who don't give two damns who Zara Bar is. Like, as I sit here now, I'm looking at X. Okay, and shout out to Ray. I'm gonna say Ray, whatever. He doesn't read comments. Grandma said you get more vinegar than you do with honey. I'm gonna say you get more with honey than you do with vinegar. Came out strong, said what he had to say this morning about Shorty. Went to him, hey, no disrespect. Buck be going in, yeah. I told her, I said, hey, no disrespect, but Shorty did not die in the comics. Was T'Challa in a coma? Yes. Did he die? No. As a matter of fact, both he and Shorty were Black Panther simultaneously. I'm trying to come at it from a different angle. Could tell he liked comics. He quoted Oliver, Queen, Green Arrow, killing somebody, threatening to kill somebody if something wasn't taken care of in the emergency room. Honey, Vice Vinegar. Hey, I see you read comics. Well, if you like that Green Arrow story and you think that makes him a badass, you need to check out the story when he killed Prometheus. The dude that beat Batman one-on-one, ran Batman a fade one-on-one. Green Arrow got mad that the dude maimed Red Arrow, Speedy, and was responsible for his granddaughter's death. Tracked that dude down to his home in another dimension and put an arrow straight between his eyes. He said, damn. Well, holy shit is what he said. But so there's an education piece that's there. But the thing is it says a lot about us as a people. I don't like what it says because it means that in 2023 we can still be had. And in 2023, we can be had so bad we'll go after each other. I don't know in 2023 why anybody that says they're a Chadwick Boseman fan is going back and forth. Vitriol. I don't understand that. I don't know why anybody that said that T'Challa died in the comics, I don't know why that's still a talking point in 2023, but that needle got to be moved. But that's deliberate. That's deliberate. It's deliberate on two parties' behalf. It's deliberate on Marvel Studios, Marvel Comics, for not squashing that nonsense when it first came out. It is. It's deliberate on the people's behalf right now that's talking, that's still bumping their gums, because there's a comic book out right now. It's about to be 7 issues in. T'Challa is the Black Panther. Okay, well, January, it's going to be 2 comics coming out. So to those who keep saying, and you telling on yourself when you do this, if you say that Shuri is the Black Panther because T'Challa died, then what you're telling me is that you ain't picked up a comic book since 2009. 2010. It's 2023. How in the hell are you still hanging on as an adult, grown, supposed to be smart device in hand? How in the hell are you as a grown, mature, cognitive thinking Black person still hanging on to a damn storyline that ended 2010, 13 years later? How the studio got you doing that? If the studio can have you doing that and have you going back and forth with your fellow brothers and sisters, you need to really go have a long look in the mirror and ask yourself a question. How in the hell could you be had so easily? That's a great question. Paul Walker, William Hurt, Brian O'Connor, that is Thunderbolt Ross. Neither one of those, well, Thunderbolt Ross has. But Brian O'Connor ain't been around long as T'Challa. And that was your guy. That was your character. I'm trying to figure out how somebody that don't look like you got you not to give 2 damns about a character that does look like you. But they did use 3 of us to do it. Damn. Boy, I hope y'all paychecks got big. Golly. Paul out here speaking fact. Zango, us older folks saw 2 Riddlers and 3 cat women. 1 black, 1 no Batman. Mr. Martin, they forget we out here. Shuri wasn't even Black Panther official for more than 2 years at all. At all. Shuri got, I want to say 16 issues as the Black Panther. 16 solo issues as the Black Panther. And she wasn't even the Black Panther by herself in all them damn issues. Like T'Challa was the Black Panther in Jonathan Mayberry's Power storyline. He became the Black Panther again with a different Black Panther. She wasn't the Black Panther by herself in Claws of the Panther. That ain't how that went. Hell, the dude went over there to damn New York. We had a Black Panther in America and a Black Panther in Wakanda. Like, that's not how that went. I don't know what they look like. That's 2000. It's 2023. And anybody that's a Black Panther fan would be more than happy to share that information with them. That's the other part about it. Gotta use us to beat us. Yes. Because you damn sure ain't gonna see them coming. I believe the way that people are losing interest in the Flash, the opposite would happen the next time they decide to make another Black Panther movie. There would be an intervention. I'm of the mindset. Watch this. And I don't want to toot the BPFG's horn, but I'm of the mindset they gonna check in with the BPFG first. Like, I'm of the mindset they'll check in first. They'll use them feelers first, because the BPFG moves the needle. The BPFG moves the needle. I be telling you, the BPFG moves the needle. I know it. I know the BPFG sprung up out of recast T'Challa, but the BPFG moved the needle. The BP, I'm proud of this, by the way. I just love this. The BPFG moved the needle. We move the needle for characters that folks say they're concerned about, ain't trying to move the needle for. The BPFG we move the needle. That's all I'm concerned about. Move the needle. So no, you're not putting out the BPFG, whether we know it or not, whether they ever tell us or not. They know how we feel about stuff. No, you better not come out with no Okoye series. You better not. And they ain't listening for just the BPFG to say why. I'm gonna say you better not come out. No, tell us why. You better not come out with no Okoye series, not no Midnight Angel armor. You better not. You better not. You better respect the LGBTQ, and you better put Ayo in that damn armor and put Okoye ass off to the side. That's what you better do. See, when you talk like that, they're like, damn. They know they stuff. Yeah, we do. We do. We damn sure do. We damn sure do. And you can, you can send M'Baku, take his happy ass right back out there to the Jabari lands. You can. You can. And next time you do anything in regards to Anika, she better damn sure be whooping ass, and she better damn sure be running stuff like she do in the comments. In essence, she better be the Dora Milaje fighting instructor. That's what that better be. Other than that, don't touch it. And you can't do nothing with Ryan Coogler or Nate Moore because we don't want them attached to nothing. We don't. And that's what that is. The grill and white tiger positions are also just mantles, but they're not developing either, which is why they can't do nothing with no damn Wakanda series. Because if you're not going to make sure that the grill, no, you're not going bastardize our stuff and think we're going to support it. No, education is a mug. And I will keep doing the Black Panther fan group. We will keep educating people left and right to the point where they don't want not a damn thing to do with anything Wakanda related coming up out of this. You better not. Also, Okoye was being pushed heavily 2 to 3 years ago, especially after the first movie. If it was crazy, she appeared and watch this. You right. You right. You absolutely right. And while they was talking all that Okoye stuff, we was right over here educating. No. It's not Okoye. It's Anika. Huh? It's Anika. Okoye don't run nothing. It's Anika. Remember the LGBTQ. Y'all trying to hide that queen because she a member of the LGBTQ. So what you saying? The whole unit can't be ran by a member of the LGBTQ? See, I ain't supposed to talk like that. I ain't supposed to talk like that. I ain't supposed to know that. I'm supposed to be MCU. I'm not MCU. I'm actual factual. Nah, it's Anika. Don't give me no Okoye series. You can give me a Midnight Angel series, but you need to know who better be running it. You can give me a Midnight Angel series, but you need to know it better be Anika and Ayo. Do not give me no Midnight Angel series talking Okoye nothing. Period. I'm not supporting that. I thought Okoye would have been the Black Panther should have didn't become it with how hard they. No. Like I said, folks don't always let you know they looking at you, but folks be looking at you. No. Education. No. We're educated enough to the point where, watch this ain't go. We wasn't where we at this year. We wasn't where we was at last year and how we was talking and how many people was listening. And and when I say we, I'm talking about everybody that knew that movie was gonna be some BS. We wasn't where we at. Well, we stronger now than we were last year. And we hurt that movie last year. Okay, play with it this year if you want to. Matter of fact, we not trying to say nothing, but if somebody gonna be shorty, not trying to body shame nobody, somebody got to get in shorty shape. That's all I'm saying. Somebody got to get in shorty shape because these two different shorties right here. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. One bigger than the other. This the comic book version. This the comic book version. It's the MCU version. One of these one of these, y'all know what I'm saying. We want White Wolf. All I want is our stories told with authenticity. Why in the world, as adults, do we have to deal with beef? Well, okay, very who you say, Steezel? I can't pronounce that name. We want White Wolf being loyal to the throne while being as mischievous as Loki. T'Challa is okay. So Nico, when you say that, I'm gonna tell you the same thing that I told Buckmeister. What's stopping you? You got a whole YouTube channel. See, I'm gonna talk like that. You got a whole YouTube channel. What's stopping you from doing your stories on your channel? When I say speak life into one another, I look at it as a push and pull type thing. You ever stop to think that if you went ahead and did your fan fiction, Buckmeister might go ahead and do his fan fiction? Ronnie might go ahead and do his. Now you're drawing more attention to the character of T'Challa. Now you're drawing more attention to Wakanda. You ever stop to think for a second that, you know what, if I go ahead and do my series, Buckmeister do his series, Ronnie do his series, maybe Theo will go ahead and use his action figures to tell his version of Wakanda. If you know me, grow me, Sharon is Karen. And we all move each other. We do. You ever stop to think about that? You ever start to think about that in telling your own stories, you would inspire people who not gonna say nothing to you, but see what you're doing to tell a better story about T'Challa. You ever stop to think about that? Y'all talking about the midnight chin? I'm not doing that. I'm not. I'm not. No, 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 no. Not from that YouTube cartoon because I didn't know what that was. It's not like Marvel isn't doing their fan fiction right. And that's the thing. We see people do fan fiction all the time on YouTube. It's just to a degree not us. Why not? What's the difference? You love the character, do something with the character. Show folks how interested you are in the character. YouTube algorithms get to jumping off and everything like that. You know what Marvel not finna do? They not finna kill off a character that's popular. Somebody else is making the character popular. Somebody else has that character getting a lot of views and everything like that. And people are liking what they're doing with the character. You're not killing that character off. No, what you will do is say, you know what, I need to get that money my damn self. I'll do something with the character. And if you think about it, by and large, like I said, just look at how Marvel's moving. Nothing has been accidental in regards to T'Challa since 2018. And I don't like saying it because if I look at it and I just look at how folks been moving, and I'm probably saying more than what I need to be saying, because I keep going back to that interview on December 8th, and he had a lot that he wanted to say. But if I'm sitting back just looking, everybody has been very, very deliberate in how they treated the character of T'Challa, and they still are since 2018. Nothing that has happened revolving that character has been an accident. Damn. Look, that's my time. I'm out. I didn't say it way too much because damn, I had no idea. I really, really didn't. I had no idea because it probably go farther than that. I just don't want to say nothing because I'm just saying, every move been deliberate. And if y'all sit back and think about it, don't take my word for it. Write stuff out that you've seen occur since 2018. Since 2018. At the very least, since 2021. Ain't none of that accidental. Ain't none of that accidental. Everything was deliberate, whether it was good or bad. Everything associated with T'Challa, it has all been deliberate. And I can't even believe that. Because everybody was moving in one accord. Man, you say that, but watch this. I saw that interview. He had more he wanted to say. Can't necessarily say he was going to be comfortable saying it, but he had more he wanted to say. Well, I've talked to quite a few people, and there's a lot of rumors out there in regards to certain stuff. It is. And the things that I've heard, I don't speak on, because at the end of the day, if I don't have what I consider to be proof, I'm not going to speak on it. Well, I'm going to say it one more time. Every move Marvel made in regards to the character of T'Challa, at the very least, it's been deliberate, whether it was for a good reason or a bad reason. It's been deliberate. It's been deliberate ever since Chadwick Boseman passed. And all I got to do is look at Paul Walker. All I gotta do is look at either Paul Walker, Brian O'Connor, or William Hurt and Thunderbolt Ross. I ain't talking about the fans. I'm not talking about the fans. No, I'm talking about the media company. Everything they did was deliberate. With no accidents. With no accidents. Everything was on purpose. Everything was on purpose. Eric dissing T'Challa in the ancestral plane, that wasn't by accident. Somebody wrote that. T'Challa being blamed because low-key somebody felt like he didn't say what was wrong with him. Somebody actually felt that way for real. And it came out in the writing. Somebody felt that way for real. They did. Two things. If you don't take nothing else from that, if you don't take them two things from that movie, just know Eric threw shade at T'Challa in the Djalia. Said he was too noble, too nice. Well, should he said he didn't tell her. If he'd have told her, somebody writing them lines. Yeah, I know his character saying them, but it's one person writing those lines. Regardless of who that person is, it's one person writing them lines. Yeah, I'm gonna tap out because I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm just gonna say that don't look right. That don't look right. I'm just gonna say that don't look right. And those of us that's my age, if I say George Reed, they can remember what I said. That don't look right. That don't look right. That don't. I know some stuff I ain't saying. That don't look right. I'm just gonna say that don't look right. That don't look right. Don't look right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Cause that boy, look, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Yeah. Listen, Kamoyo, you talk about me interviewing. We need to interview Derek. I can't get no witness protection. I don't want it. You know what? I'm looking for real. I'd rather interview them 3 dudes before I say, ooh, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. There it is. That part right there. Chadwick fought for T'Challa. We can do no less. Listen, I'm out. I'm gonna holler at y'all later on and everything like that. Click, like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me and everything like that. Y'all have a great week. Peace.